Hi everyone, and this is Raymond again, and welcome you to session 2 of our BAP Business Action Program. And starting with session 2, what I'm going to do is to focus on the key topic of the mindset of an entrepreneur or a businessman. And since you have started a business or intending to start a business, your mindset must shift and change to that of becoming a successful business entrepreneur instead of one who is just hoping or wanting to be an entrepreneur. Life is about becoming, and we're going to talk more and more into this in the next few modules that I'm focusing on the mindset of a business entrepreneur. Because everything that happens in life is about a decision. So today you have made a decision to come into something, to start something. That decision will spurs you to utilize all the knowledge and all the resources that you have. And believe me when I say this, because you are going to realize as you move along as a business owner that every time when you make a decision, and when I say you make a decision, I'm referring to a real decision. A real decision is something that you commit to. It is not something that you hope for. It is not something that you wish for. A real decision means that you will do whatever it takes to make that happen. So if you check the dictionary, a decision is to cut off everything else. So in today's technological world, we are very distracted with too many things. So if you have decided on a particular product or service, make that the only thing that you eat and you sleep, and we are walking or traveling, no matter what you are doing, you are constantly thinking about that and nothing else. And I know in your life before, whereby you have, every time when you wanted something bad enough, you always make it happen. And that is because you make that into a real decision. Now, many entrepreneurs fail because they do not have a real decision. They are just hoping that when they start a business, it naturally or easily becomes successful. Nothing is easy. Let me repeat, nothing is easy. It may be simple, but it will not be easy. Because why? It is not easy because we have not done it before. But once you are able to do it a few times, it becomes easy. So now as an entrepreneur, I want you to remember this. Nothing is easy. So every time when you are starting something new, you have to put in extra effort, you have to put in extra focus, you have to put in extra resources into that decision. Okay? And when I say nothing is easy, is also because we have to fail first before we could really learn it, and that learning experience will always help us to become better. And because we learn from that failed experience, it allows us to do it better and better as we continue in our determined effort towards our decision. So if you look back at everything that you know today, and I mean it, everything that you know today, it is a result because we have failed before. Yeah, but the failing did not stop us from stopping. The failing allowed us to learn from it and then do it better the next time round. And from there, we grow and become better. So, learning is equals to earning after you drop the L. You may have thought that it was a spelling mistake or a careless mistake when we put the L and the E in capital, but actually it is not. So let me refocus your mind. Learning. When you keep learning and learning and learning, it will come to a point whereby you have already learned everything you know, so the L will be dropped, and then you use the experience, that positive experience, and you start earning. So always remember, every failure is an opportunity for us to learn and to grow, so that we are moving towards the point, the destination where we are earning instead of just learning. Okay? So success is a mindset. So with that very introduction of this mindset, that as an entrepreneur, we must first make a decision and then continue to use failure to guide us, that will shape the way we look at how our business is going to be. Because why? I want you to just look at your past mindset, okay? There will be some mindset, some belief system, something inside you that serves you and something inside you that will not serve you. Every time when you succeed is because you have some mindset that serves you. Every time when you fail is also because there are some mindset that cause you to fail and to stop what you are doing and to stop learning. So if there are any failures, my question is, are there any failures before you succeed in something that you did before? Yeah, and I'm sure you'll always be able to identify along the way. There may be setback, there may be challenges, there may also be people or friends or relatives or parents, okay, trying to pull you down, discouraging you, but that did not make you give up in those things that you were so focused or so decisive in. And because of your decisiveness, okay, you push forward and ultimately you got to the point of what you wanted, right? Now, I want you to take a very clear case, give you an example, a very clear case of like riding a bicycle or like driving or anything that we do. Because in our first video, we say business action program, it is all about action, it is all about execution, it is not knowledge. For example, like if you want to ride a bicycle or to learn to drive a car, you cannot learn to do it by reading a book. Just getting the knowledge will not help you do it. You have to physically get onto the bicycle and you have to physically ride it. And I would like to share with you is that everyone who have gone through all this, we have to fail multiple times before we literally can ride a bicycle. Today, after say 10 years of not riding a bicycle, if you give me a bicycle, I hop onto it, I may wobble a little bit, but I will not fall. And within 5 minutes, I can tell you I'll be riding a bicycle as smoothly as I used to be. And that is why, if today you learn to be a successful entrepreneur, I can assure you that the skills, the experiences that you gain will come back and serve you again and again and again in the future. It is something that you learn and you forget. It is something that you learn and it remains inside you on the cellular level so that you can use it again and again. So I want you to really come into this video training and be serious in making use of what I am giving it here to you for free, to do the worksheets. And even if you have an opportunity to see me face to face in real life, come and meet me so that you can ask me any questions that you may have. Because riding a bicycle and doing a business are both the same. They are activities and you can only do it through failures. Now, the mindset that we have when we wanted to ride a bicycle or to drive a car, okay, even when we fail, even when we get injured, it did not stop us. Why? Because we are focusing on the rewards that we will get when we succeed. So, in the next few modules, when I go into the setting the vision and the mission, I'm going to link it to this and share with you why at the end of the day, we are doing this video training with the right mindset first. So if today you have decided to start a business and you think that you need money, you are right. But if you have decided to start a business and you think that you don't need money, you are also right. Because at the end of the day, it comes back to you. What mindset do you have? Because I have started businesses with little or no money. I've started businesses with no debts. And I can tell you, all these are possible. My only question to you is, what are some of the mindset and the beliefs that you have? Okay? So what are you willing to go through in terms of failure? Because if you embrace failure today as a business owner, I want you to start thinking you must embrace failure and use the failure to spur you to make sure that you keep learning to the point whereby the L drops off and you will start earning. Okay, with that, I would like to conclude this module whereby using failure to our greatest advantage. Yeah, and I hope to see you in the next module where I'm going to go deeper into the real business, in the real business sense, where we talk about vision, we talk about mission, we talk about core values, and how we're going to use that to help us determine the final destination that we will end up with. Thank you very much. God bless.